Hello children, very good morning to all of you. So let us continue with the polynomial chapter exercise 2.5. So in my previous video I have completed till 6th main. So today we'll be doing the 7th main under the same chapter as I informed earlier. So write this in your algebraic notes so that you can write surface area and volume in your geometry notebook. So let me continue with that exercise part. So I'm supposed to do the 7th one. So here they are asking us to evaluate the following using suitable identities. So when you look at the problem, you can guess which identity you will be using. The question is 99 the whole cube. So this is with respect to the cube identity. So you're supposed to use either x plus y the whole cube or x minus y the whole cube. So as we did for the square term, we'll be doing for the cube term also. We know that 99 can be expressed as 100 minus 1. So therefore, I'm going to use the identity x minus y the whole cube, where the value of x is 99. Where the value of x is 100 and the value of y is 1. So I'm going to substitute that. So x minus y the whole cube will be equal to 100 minus 1 the whole cube. So that is according to the formula x minus y the whole cube, which is equal to x cube minus y cube minus 3xy into x minus y. So you can just look at the problem. I've just replaced x by 100 and y by 1 in the given expression. So in the next step, I'll be getting 100 cube will be equal to 10 lakh. So minus 1 minus 3 into 100 is 300 into 100 minus 1. See, this 100 minus 1, you don't simplify it to 99. So later multiplying 300 with 99 will be difficult for you. So instead of that, you can directly multiply that 300 with 100 and then 300 with 1 and do it. Nothing wrong in doing like that. So whichever is comfortable for you, you can proceed in that way. So when you simplify this, I'm going to get the value as 97,299. So this is what 99 cube is equal to. So let us look at the next problem. This one is similar to the previous one. So here they are asking us to evaluate 998 the whole cube. So here I'm going to express 998 as 1000 minus 2. So which implies the value of x is 1000 and the value of y is 2. Yes. So same thing as we did for the previous one. We'll be substituting the value and doing the simplification. So one thing you should remember. So you should be thorough with the identities. So make sure, I hope now all are, thorough with the identities. So no confusion in that at all. Okay. So now coming to the next problem. So 8th one, they are asking us to factorize each of the following, where the question is 8a cube plus b cube plus 12a square b plus 6ab square. See, all these things are similar to our square factorization that we did. Okay, in the same exercise we have done similar problem. So instead of the square identity, here we are going to use the perfect cube identity. So because you can clearly see that 8 is a perfect cube in this case. So in this case, the given expression 8a cube plus b cube plus 12ba square plus 6ab square can be written it as below, that is 2a the whole cube, because we know that 2 cube is 8. So a cube is a cube itself. So plus b cube plus 3 times of 2a into b into 2a plus b. See, here it is very simple. You should know the identity and you should identify what is the value of x and what is the value of y. The value of x here is 2a and the value of y here is b. So that's what I'll be doing it. So now the given expression, I've written it in that form. So this is exactly similar to 2a plus b the whole cube, that is x plus y the whole cube identity. So that's what I've written, 2a plus b the whole cube. So which is written as 2a plus b into 2a plus b into 2a plus b. So this is what we are going to factorize each of the following with the help of identity. So the identity that I have used here is x plus y the whole cube, which is equal to x cube plus y cube plus 3xy into x plus y. See, under this topic, factorization, only everything depends on the formula. That's it. So now coming to the next problem of the similar kind. So I have 27 minus 125a cube minus 135a plus 225a square. See, in the previous problem, what we did was, when you observe it very carefully, okay, so there were nothing, like a negative sign. All were positive. So we didn't bother about the sign over there. So, but in this case, it's not like that. So here there is a negative sign. So here you should be very careful with which one you should take it a positive and which one you should take it as a negative term. So you can see that 27 is a perfect cube, right, which is equal to 3 cube, and 125 is also a perfect cube which is equal to 5 cube. So that is the first guess you are going to make it. So the value of x here, I can take it as plus 3 because I have plus 27. So the value of y becomes simple, it is minus 5a. So that's what I'll be writing that as a step by step. So once you know how to identify it, find the value of x and y, the problems becomes very easy. So the given expression is written as below. So 3 cube minus 5a the whole cube minus, that is 3ab. The formula, remember the formula now. X cube minus y cube minus 3a. In place of a I've written, in place of x I've written 3. In place of y I've written 5a into x minus y. That is 3 minus 5a. So this is equal to what now? So this is exactly equal to 3 minus 5a the whole cube. So which is equal to 3 minus 5a into 3 minus 5a into 3 minus 5a. So what is the identity that I have used here? It is x minus y the whole cube. So hope it is clear now.